Hello. Yep. I said I was gonna be able to put this broadcast on earlier. Um, I didn't. I got a little sidetracked, but I'm gonna put this on tonight. I got some good tips from a person who's been doing network marketing for about 6 years. Some of the stuff that you gonna hear me say, we've already heard be said, but also some of the stuff that she was the advice that she gave me was work for her as well in another networking company that she's a part of. Some of the stuff, like I say, some of the stuff we've already heard, some of the stuff we haven't, but it's just stuff that for those of us who are just starting up and starting out and kind of like putting a support net with each other and stuff like that, just putting this out there for each other and stuff. So when I was talking to her, I have flyers. I don't have my business cards, but I have my business cards hopefully soon. But those things right there, putting myself out there as far as those things right there. Um, so right now, the things that I'm trying to do and put this advice down specifically is the advice that she pretty much gave me. I'm gonna just go over real quick, and then we can just share it among ourselves or share with each other and stuff like that. Okay, email specific to company. She was telling me like make sure you get an email that's specific to your company, like um, like your own personal, like you got your own personal public email and stuff like that. But it's separated from your emails that you get. You maybe have something that's specific for TLC, like you go in there and make a TLC email account, and people can email you directly at TLC itself. Unless you want to be a part of the off base. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a Gmail, so if I made another Gmail, it would be a TLC account specific to my Gmail and stuff like that. So that way when people do email me or something or send something or respond, I know it's directly pertaining to TLC itself, right? That's in case you want to go with the company's email and stuff like that. But if you want your own separate off-base email, that's good too. I have two businesses that I do from home businesses, World Adventures and TLC. So what she was saying, separate business cards, pretty much basic. I mean, if you just with TLC, you're just gonna have your own business card and stuff like that, right? Okay, and a lot of tidbits she put with each thing that she was saying was that when you give your business card out, she gives a sample out with her business cards attached to her business card, a sample of the product. I don't know if a sample of NRG, a sample of the resolution, a sample of HCG, and that's nothing I want to try to hit up. I'm gonna ask about is samples, but with this, that she said that way with the business card, you give them something, and usually you get something back when you give something. But she's saying make sure you have different markets for what you're giving people. The people that you are return customers, new people you don't want to necessarily give out big samples to. Here goes something, you try it out, whatever like that. But make sure that you sparingly give that stuff out because you'll know the customer will come back. Now they come back, then you know your samples you give out next time with something. Hey, I'm gonna give you something, you give me something in return or something like that. You give them a little small sample. They buying into your business or buying into your back office and stuff like that, and supporting you and know you kind of like giving them something extra, whatever like that. And this is just the tips that she gave. And then like for your customers who are just into it, they sign up as distributors as well. Your personal experiences from product. Now, this is one thing I know they had touched on in TLC was being able to become part of the product and use the product, and I understand that. And she said the same thing. Because her company is Posh, but she was saying, if you use the product and you show results of using the product, people more likely to go with the results that they see from you. See, and what she was saying, like pretty much people don't know me, they don't know Jim, Bob, and Thorne, or Stacy and Karen, but they know you. So Jim, Bob, and Thorne, and Stacy and Karen can show them something, but since there's no actual personal attachment to that person, they don't know them, they be like, okay, fine. But if you show the product, from beginning to end, or you weight loss and stuff like that, like, especially if we're doing the progress through the weight loss, the, keeping up to date, stuff like that. If you're showing that, then guess what? Now they know, it does work because here goes this person that I know using it, and they're more likely to attach themselves to what you got going on. They said the same thing with TLC, and I think Coach Wilson said the same thing. But just getting us other confirmation with it as well. Samples get information. What she was saying also, when we get the samples out, it's okay. Get somebody's number, phone number, email, whatever, and just be like, hey, you mind if I check back with you in 3-5 days? And what she was saying was nothing that a couple of us already talked about, was not bugging people, not bothering people, not making people feel like rush to buy the product, like they have to buy the product. She was saying that's basically one way to turn somebody off, which a couple of us had already talked about as well. So if you do like that, you end up turning a person off from product. But if you sit there, call them back every 5 days, just keep, what I do, I keep a list of all the people that I have. And, I call people back every 5 days or so, just call them back every 5 days and various times and stuff like that. And just checking back with them. But like I said, some people be like, well, you ain't really called, so you don't really want me to buy the product, so I'm not even interested, When you call back, it shows that you're really interested in that person being able to invest and buy that product as well. Okay. Now, business cards. So all of us who are starting up and starting out, we need to make sure that we get business cards. And the business cards will help exposure, giving us exposure. Thank you. Giving us exposure, giving us being able to get our name out there. Because like I said, when we're starting off, we're just trying to really get our name out there, get our face out there, get the product out there in the area that we're in. We do that in itself, and guess what? It's pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Like we're saying, take the time, pictures, and wait. Like what I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to give me a newspaper starting today. I got my product in today, thank God. And so I'm going to take my pictures today, my start and wait. And then every day, just continue to keep taking my starting weight all the way through. So I'm going to start drinking me some tea tonight. And and then hit my tea up tonight and just going straight on through it, how I got to do it. So that pictures and that weight and posting those pictures and weight to Facebook, to social media, stuff like that, so people can see that, oh, this works. And what she was saying was that studies show that when we do that, when we show the progress ourselves, what's going on, people more likely, it's been shown that 8 times out of 10 people buy your product because they see that it works for you. It's working. And people want to lose weight. Trust me, people do want to lose weight. People want to be fit, get back into shape and stuff like that. So if people showing that, oh man, that stuff do work. Look at him. Like you said, make sure you have a calendar or a newspaper or something that shows the date that you're taking that weight progress. So from the day you start always to the day you end. So like for me, I'm gonna post mine later, but I think I'm like 259 pounds right now. My end goal weight is 180. Get back down to about 180. You know what I'm saying? So you just think about if you going from 259 and you showing that progress from 259 to, let's say, 259 to 220, people gonna be like, oh man, this product worked, and I see the date and and all that. So it's just an honesty thing with that. She's saying sample the products and calling people back 3 to 4 days and stuff, and giving people the opportunity to try your product, sample it, let them sample it. Yeah, that's one thing I want to see. We got samples, but like I said before, those samples kind of hook people to the product. Now, generally, somebody's not gonna go home and directly use your sample. It may take them a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks before they even pick the sample up and use it. But just check back with them about the sample every 3 to 5 days. Just seeing if they have used it, if they like it and stuff like that. Following up. Another thing she was saying, following up with customers you do have, following up with people who maybe have been on the fence about joining, kind of like they don't know they want to join them like that, and then following up with people who say no. A person's no Monday, a month later may not be the same no. You know what I'm saying? A person, they may go from no to, oh yes, I need that. So follow up with people, even though they say no, follow back up with them and let them know if it's gonna be consistent. Let them consistently say no. They can only say yes and no, right? All right. Make sure you call I know samples are sealed, and then just some other stuff and stuff like that. But those are pretty much the tips that she had gave as far as how she did her stuff and starting off. And I'm just passing this on to my teammates and those of us who are starting off and things like that. So we too can be able to progress in this business as well. Okay. So you all have a blessed night. I'll be on a 10 o'clock call. Need to go do some straightening up and stuff. But you all have a blessed one. If you have any questions, please send them to me. I'm on Facebook. I'm on here. on Instagram, just shoot me a message, and I'll try to get an answer for you best way I can. Thank you.